things about them that was alike is that their fathers would not allow them to join the convent, and so both of them had to run away. And Father Tom has written a whole series of songs that tell the story of St. Teresa's life. But this song about St. Teresa is really about St. Faustina running away from home to join the convent. And one of the verses is very beautiful because it has to do a very great deal with all of you and what we are doing here this weekend. It's called The Man with the Wounded Hand. And if you've read Faustina's diary, you see how often she refers to Jesus as her bridegroom, and she herself is a bride of Christ. We don't tend to talk about that very much anymore, which is too bad. You'll notice that we wear wedding rings because we are wedded to Christ. Faustina was wedded to Christ. And so for her, Christ was a lover. And in one of these verses, Father Tom sings, "He is a lover who will take all she has and carry her far as the sun. How many hundreds will follow her, such as yourselves, such as us here this evening, when she and this lover are one?" So remember, we're going to pray now through all of these songs and these prayers. And then if you want to applaud, you can do that at the end, and then we'll move right into Compline and end the day.
Unbolted her fiery wings, her fugitive figure glides through the streets. Another doorway beckons her on. She slips through its passage, she turns and is gone. Father, Father, please understand, she's gone to the man with the wounded hand. Daughter, return to your home. Why be condemned to wander alone? Return to the halls of fortune well fed, and suitors who fight for your lips will be read. Father, Father, please understand, she's gone to the man with the wounded hand. He is a lover who will take all she has and carry her far as the sun. How many hundreds will follow her when she and this lover are one? The sun is rising, the hour is at hand. She answers the summons of his stern command. Broken and shattered, this daughter will be, all for the sake of a high destiny. Father, Father, please understand, your daughter is marked to set fire to this land. Shoulder the burden of love's heavy beams, waken the sleepers who rise to the dream. Father, Father, please understand, I was born for the man with the wounded hand. Father, Father, please understand, I was born for the man with the wounded hand.
Faustina's hymn to God's infinite goodness in creating such a beautiful universe. Be adored, O our Creator and Lord. O universe, humbly glorify your God. Come, O earth, in all your fine greenery. Come, you, O fathomless sea. Let your gratitude become a loving song and sing the greatness of God's mercy. Come, beautiful radiant sun. Come, bright dawn which precedes it. Come, hills and valleys, sighing woods and thickets. Come, lovely flowers of morningtide. Come, all you lovely things of earth. Come, adore God in your harmony, glorifying God's inconceivable mercy.
God of the mountain, Lord of the rock. God of the mountain, Lord of the rock. God of the mountain, Lord of the rock. Steep and narrow the path I walk. God of the fire, Lord of the flame. God of the fire, Lord of the flame. God of the fire, Lord of the flame. I hear you calling my name. God of the river, Lord of the sea. God of the river, Lord of the sea. God of the river, Lord of the sea. Restless rapid, wash over me. God of the thunder, Lord of the rain. God of the thunder, Lord of the rain. God of the thunder, Lord of the rain. I got a hunger burning my veins. God of the mountain, Lord of the rock, oh Lord of the rock. God of the mountain, Lord of the rock, oh Lord of the rock. God of the mountain, Lord of the rock, oh Lord of the rock. Deep and narrow path I walk. Deep and narrow path I walk. Deep and narrow the path I
We talked this morning about how Faustina urges us to live in the present moment because all we have is the present moment. She prayed, "Oh my God, when I look into the future, I'm frightened. But why plunge into the future? Only the present moment is precious to me, as the future may never enter my soul at all. And it's no longer in my power to change, correct, or add to the past, for neither sages nor prophets could do that. And so what the past has embraced, I must entrust to God. O present moment, you belong to me, whole and entire. I desire to use you as best I can." And what is one of the most wonderful ways of using that present moment but to show mercy, or another way of expressing that is that we are all called to carry the light every moment each and every day.
Woke up today, the day was alive. I woke up to hear my heart say, got to do more than only survive. Got to carry the light today. All of the work I do with my hands and all of the words that I say. All of my dreams, all of my plans. Got to carry the light today. Carry the light. Carry the light today. Carry the light. Carry the light today. So many people walking this week, they're throwing the chances away. So many lions living like sheep, got to carry the light today. Carry the light. Carry the light today. Carry the light. Carry the light today. Every moment we live, what is the wise we say? What is the vision of hope we give if we carry the light today? What is every moment we live, what is the price we pay? What is the vision of hope we give if we carry the light today? Carry the light. Carry the light today. Carry the light. Carry the light today. Carry the light. Carry the light today. Carry the light. Carry the light today.
Light and fire. Jesus said, I've come to cast fire on the earth. And this is how Faustina prayed. A kind of flame of love sets my heart on fire. Everlasting love, pure flame, burn in my heart ceaselessly and beautify my whole being. O my Jesus, to burn with the flame of your love in all the circumstances of my love, I desire this. I feel that I am living in you as one small spark swallowed by your incomprehensible fire.
Flash of lightning, silver knife, tears the curtain of a storm, laying bare a sea of light, swirling deep in darkened form. Cleave the sky, the clouds bleed flame, fire through the rain. Cleave my heart in its chambers, fire through my veins. Another fire burning inside. Another fire burning inside. From the ground beneath our feet to the reach of heaven's height, there is fire, there is heat, yearning upward toward the light. And in the seasons as they wheel through a night watch kept alone, there is lightning we can feel in the marrow of our bones. Another fire burning inside. Another fire burning inside. Tear the clouds around my soul, consume me with your flame. In your burning, make me whole. I am branded with your name. and in the center of our time, eternal of these days, be my lifeblood as I climb for the summit of your Fire song, burn on in me, till your flame has set me free. Blaze in all I touch and see. Fire song, burn on in me. Fire song, burn on in me, till your flame has set me free. Blaze in all I touch and see. Fire song, burn on in me. Fire song, burn on the fire. Burning me, blazing on the fire, burning in me, heart of the fire, burning in me, heart of the fire, burning in me.
This meditation from Faustina really delighted me, comparing her life to a small boat sailing along the sea of life. And Father Tom had written a beautiful song called Small Boat, Long Voyage. And here's how Faustina described it. The bark of my life sails along amid darkness and shadows of night, and I see no shore. I am sailing the high seas. The slightest storm would drown me, engulfing my boat in the swirling depths. If you yourself did not watch over me, O God, at each instant and moment of my life. Amid the roaring waves, I sail peacefully and trustingly. Dread and terror is all about me. A host of dangers surround me. None of them do I fear, for I fix my gaze on the starry sky and sail along bravely and merrily. For you, my God, are my helmsman.
We seek and strive until we die. We scan horizon o'er horizon, one eye on land and one on sky. We travel like we plan for distance, take what we need and leave the rest. We are not built to be adventure, we are familiar with the test. Our love, we know how the force of wind can batter. We know the strain of reset. We know the light of the we watch. We will not see what we see. We have rhythm that is racing beside the dolphin in the swell. There is a quiet story in your heart that everything around us can tell. There is a depth we cannot fathom. There is a height we cannot see. There is a view we cannot see. There is a time when we free.
That is a great song. We really love that song. Now we're going to really go quiet and talk a bit, pray through something that the great Carmelite Saint John of the Cross called the dark night of the soul. We all know about that. We don't have to have read John of the Cross. That's just life. And Faustina knew a lot about that. Just a few passages from her, because tomorrow I want to talk more about that, finding God in suffering, and what happens when the suffering doesn't go away. And we all know that a lot of times it doesn't go away. So then what do we do? The song that Susie will sing after this meditation was Martin Luther King's favorite hymn, called His Eye is on the Sparrow. And that will be our last song, and then we'll just move right into Compline, and then we'll just go right into Compline. So as you hear what Faustina has to say about the dark night of the soul, keep in mind, as though you couldn't, your own dark night of the soul. O Lord, sometimes you lift me up to the brightness of visions, and then again you plunge me into the darkness of night and the abyss of my nothingness. And my soul feels as if it were alone in the wilderness. I am engulfed in a horrible night. My soul feels but one step away from despair. If God sends such great suffering to a soul, he upholds it with an even greater grace, although we are not aware of it. One act of trust in such moments gives greater glory to God than whole hours spent in prayer filled with consolation. In difficult and painful moments, O my God, I sing you a hymn of trust. Why should I feel discouraged? And why should the shadows come? Why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home? When Jesus is my portion, a constant friend is he. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches. I know he watches. I know he watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. I know he watches me.
I got the voice of an angel.